Being single is not something to be pitied. It's a choice that many celebrities proudly embrace. These stars prove that happiness, success, and self-love can thrive even without a romantic partner. Let's take a look at 17 celebrities who have openly shared why they're happy to be single. Julianne Howe. Her life is so full that she doesn't feel the need to force a relationship into it. She has said that her heart is open, but she's incredibly happy as she is. Love, in her view, should be something truly special, not just a checkbox to fill. Instead of seeking a partner, she focuses on her passions, career, and self-growth. She believes that a person should be whole on their own before looking for love. Julie Bowen. Finding balance between work and personal life has made her realize she doesn't need romance to be fulfilled. She enjoys her career and the freedom that comes with being single. Rather than spending time searching for love, she invests in her children, friendships, and professional endeavors. She has found that happiness isn't tied to having a partner, but to living life on her own terms. Allison Janney's marriage and children were never part of her ultimate plan, and she has no regrets about it. She believes it's better to regret not having kids than to have them and regret it. Exploring new opportunities and embracing self-discovery has become her priority, instead of focusing on relationships. She enjoys the flexibility that single life offers and values her independence above all. Jane Fonda. At 83, she no longer feels the desire for a romantic partner and is content with her independence. While she admits to fantasizing about love, she ultimately prefers the freedom of being single. She has found more fulfillment in activism, personal projects, and embracing self-love. Her time is now spent making a difference in the world rather than looking for companionship. Sharon Stone. After years of dating disappointments, she decided to shift her focus to her family and friends. She finds modern relationships insincere and not worth her time. Prioritizing her own happiness has led her to a greater sense of peace and stability. She has learned that self-love is the strongest foundation for a fulfilled life. Drew Barrymore. Relationships aren't a priority right now as she dedicates herself to personal growth and raising her children. She has said she doesn't have the emotional bandwidth to focus on dating. Instead, she finds joy in her work, friendships, and spending quality time with her daughters. She believes that finding happiness in solitude makes future relationships even more meaningful. Khloe Kardashian. Years of relationship drama made her realize she thrives best when she is on her own. She has made it clear that she is more successful and at peace without the emotional burden of dating. Taking control of her own happiness has allowed her to flourish both personally and professionally. She sees being single as a time of growth and empowerment, not a lack of fulfillment. Tracee Ellis Ross. Living a single life gives her the freedom to choose how she spends her time. She describes her life as full of love, even without a romantic partner. Investing in self-care, career goals, and meaningful friendships brings her fulfillment and joy. She believes that self-love and confidence are key to leading a truly happy life. Fran Drescher. She once feared being alone, but has now fully embraced the joys of singlehood. Viewing herself as her own best partner, she has learned to love solitude. She enjoys making decisions without compromise and living life on her own terms. She values her independence and encourages others to do the same. Terry Hatcher. The idea that being alone means being lonely is something she strongly disagrees with. She believes single women should feel empowered rather than pressured to find a partner. While she once tried dating apps, she ultimately found that her happiness comes from within, not from a relationship. She is an advocate for embracing life and living it to the fullest, regardless of relationship status. Emma Watson. Rather than calling herself single, she prefers the term self-partnered. She believes in self-growth and sees fulfillment as something that comes from within, not from being in a relationship. Learning to love herself has been one of her greatest achievements. She has found that being comfortable with oneself is the key to true happiness. Stevie Nicks. Being single is not something she fears, but something she embraces. She has said she will never truly be alone because she is always surrounded by people she loves. For her, freedom and authenticity matter far more than a traditional love story. She values her independence and believes that true happiness comes from within. January Jones. Dating is not a priority, and she is not actively seeking a relationship. She has said that her life is already full, and she would only make room for someone truly exceptional. The idea of needing a partner to feel complete has never resonated with her. She believes that personal growth and self-contentment are more important than societal expectations. Susan Sarandon life is constantly changing, and she has learned to embrace that, whether single or in a relationship. She believes relationships should evolve naturally rather than be forced. Living in the moment and focusing on self-discovery has been her greatest lesson. She enjoys the freedom of choosing her own path and making decisions without compromise. Diane Keaton. Marriage has never been something she felt was necessary for a fulfilling life. She rejects the notion that being unmarried makes her life any less valuable. Her independence and personal achievements are what define her, not her relationship status. She takes pride in her self-sufficiency and the rich life she has built for herself. Mindy Kaling. Success and independence are her top priorities, and relationships are not something she actively seeks. She admits that in her younger years she was relationship-obsessed, but now she enjoys her freedom. Love, if it comes, will happen naturally, but she isn't in a rush. She embraces single life as an opportunity to explore new interests and focus on personal growth. Instead of searching for romance, she dedicates her energy to creating inspiring stories, raising her children, and breaking barriers in Hollywood. Finding joy in personal achievements and deep friendships has made her feel truly complete. Sheryl Crow. Despite being engaged multiple times, she feels grateful that she never married. She sees her single status as a blessing rather than a loss. Reflecting on her life, she wouldn't change a thing and is happy with the way things turned out. She believes that everything happens for a reason and values the lessons she has learned along the way. Choosing to remain single has given her the freedom to focus on her music, travel the world, and embrace life on her own terms. She believes true happiness comes from self-discovery and cherishing the experiences that shape a fulfilling life. These celebrities show that being single is not something to fear. It's something to celebrate. Whether by choice or circumstance, they've found happiness in themselves, proving that love starts from within. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.